Good morning, students. Please take your history book. Yesterday and all these days, in previous videos, we have been discussing about Chinese civilizations. And yesterday, we have discussed about the sculpture, the script. We are going to discuss the script, the casting. Okay, all these things we have discussed. We have discussed quite a lot of things, and that also in detail. So please remember, I don't think if you follow this video and you see once, twice, thrice, if you see, then surely you will be able to understand the lesson. Only thing, you should have the mind to study. Yes. Now, the script. Today we are going to discuss the script and the achievements. What achievement here means, what are the new things that Chinese has made and given to the world. So what does the world achieve from this civilization, also the nation? And surely the script today, the Chinese had developed a pictographic form of writing. Pictographic form is also known as calligraphic. Okay, pictographic, calligraphic, that's a small iconic one. Pictographic form of writing. They used a wooden stylus, a brush and ink to write. Chinese calligraphy was considered as the highest form of visual art in China. This was the calligraphy was the highest form of visual art. And the styles, wooden stylus. What is this stylus? Stylus are here given the meaning: a hard pointed pen-shaped instrument used in ancient time to write on clay tablet. That is known as the wooden stylus. Okay, I'll tell you what is this. This is stylus. It is like, see, this pen has got the round cutting, sharp. It is sharp round. It is sharp round about. With the sharpener, you sharp it like this. Okay, but the pencil that they are using for writing is cut flat, sharp flat, and the edge is not the straight like this. Edge is not the parallel. Is the slanting. So there is a point there at the end. So that is like triangular shape. It's a triangular shape they make flat, sharp them flat, and use them. So you have to use that and then write. So when you write, it makes a beautiful what called style of writing. That is called stylus. Okay, that is what. So this was the highest form, calligraphy or way of writing. Calligraphy is a way of writing. The science of writing is known. It was the highest form of writing. So there are very many styles. Now, if you go to computer and see the font and the style, then you'll find there are number of these. So, and different names. Okay, so that was, so it was the style earlier. What is that? It's called manuscripts. Manuscripts were written all that with many styles, many fonts. Okay, so in computer, all those things have been adapted. Now, achievements. Ancient China has introduced a number of significant achievements and inventions. Yes, you have to believe in that. So, number of significant is important achievements that Chinese people have done. Chinese civilization has given to the world. The perpetual calendar or the The Van Inanili is said to have been created during the Shang dynasty. Perpetual calendar. What is this perpetual? Perpetual means constantly that is going on and on. That never stops. Perpetual. Okay, that's called perpetual. Not the seasonal and all that. One after this. Perpetual. One type. Okay, there is no season and month. All those things are not there. One after the other. All that goes no season. So perpetual calendar. That was invented during the Shang dynasty. The length of the shadow was measured throughout the year with a gnomon. It's not a gnomon, it's a gnomon, and the length of each day with a clepsydra, that is water clock. By observation and by measuring the longest and shortest days in the year. The two solstices. What are the two solstices? No, summer solstice and the winter solstice. Summer solstice and the winter solstice. There is no monsoon solstice. Okay. So two solstice and the solstice. Yes, not solstice, solstice. Yes, solstice and summer solstice and the winter solstice, and the two equinoxes. Equinoxes means, solstice means okay, far away and near, and solstice equinox means the equal. It's an equal number of equal hours of day and equal hours of night. Equinox were calculated. The result was that there were 365 today we have, and a fraction days within a year's time. That fraction is 1.5 half. We count it half. So that is a fraction. That is all 365 by 8 minute and half or something like that. Yes. Next, that is the 1 year time. Next one is the kite was developed almost 3,000 years ago. The kite is the one of the sports game of India. Can you tell me the Gujarat where the competition takes place? Yes, not yes. That is, Gujarat is the state where the kite competition takes place. So that's what I was about to tell, but it's a slip of tongue. You remember, a slip of tongue. It happened. That slip of tongue. I told the state name, Gujarat. It takes. And we claim that we were making the kite, but then Chinese were the first one to make the kite. And when they saw the kite, the people they thought of making the glider. You see how the evolution took place of a flying machine. Evolution of flying machine. Okay, so that's how. So the earliest kite were made of wood. You see, wood, and were used for military purposes. Wood, such as the sending a message. What was the sending of message we were doing in India usually, and the Persians, pigeons, they were using the kite, wooden kite, measuring distances, testing the wind and the signaling. All these were used for kite was used for this. Okay, do you see the picture here? This is gnomon is the or gnomon is the triangular blade in this sundial. It's a sundial. How many dials you have? We have got sand dial, sundial, water dial, okay, and the wrist dial, clock dial here. So dial, many dials are there. So here sundial, that means they measure the shadow of this, as the what called sun moves, it takes different shapes and different sides, it goes around. So this is called sundial. Have you seen sundial somewhere in the museum, in any of the museums or any of the historical places? Surely you might have seen. Some of you might remember, and some of you do not understand what is this. Okay, that was sundial, sun clock. Okay, so kite was used for different purposes. Next, the world's first mechanical clock was operated by dripping water. I said sundial, water dial. Dripping water which poured a wheel, or powered a wheel. Yes, powered a wheel that made one revolution in 24 hours. Just one drip was put, and then so tick, 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 tick. It was timed such a way, and it moved the hand of the clock. Okay, hand of the clock, and so it became the water dial in my language. Okay, next one is the sun. The Chinese invented the umbrella more than 3,000 years ago. Umbrella, Chinese invention. It's not the Japanese. Initially, they were made of silk and had works for art on them, works of art on them. Later, in the 1st century BCE, paper umbrellas were made. Even though the umbrellas were made of silk and paper, they provided protection against the rain as they were coated with oil. Okay, they were coated with oil, wax maybe. Okay, so that was with this we have completed. You see the comparisons of the 4 ancient river valley civilization. You can go through this. I am not going to discuss on this, but some question might arise from here also. Don't get surprised and worried. You need to do it. Okay, so that is what I would like to tell you. There are many other achievements that Chinese has done, especially the porcelain, the art, and also the silk. Gunpowder is one of the major findings. Gunpowder found by Chinese, but it was not revealed to the world. They found the first one to find the use of koila, and they did not tell. It is after it was revealed, all these findings: coal, iron, silk, the tea, all these things, and some of the things that are here, all these were revealed after Marco Polo came to China and went back to Europe again. Then only it was revealed to the world and it became highlighted. Okay, so it's very, very evident that Chinese people are quite many things they try to keep the secrets. Okay, that's what we are suffering today because of their negligence. We are suffering. Okay, whatever may be, but we have to remain at home safe.